That better? That's better. It's a good start. How's that? That seems okay. Why is that quiet? It looks like it's quiet. I don't know why it would. Everything checks out. It should be okay. Alright. All right. Well, today we're gonna go back to Chambers, and we got an item yesterday, which is neat. Finally, something again off stream because classic. But I did, so onward. Doom 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 doom. We're like halfway to the bow now, I guess. If you get a crossbow, you're halfway to a bow, right? His name is Iron Chiga. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Anytime we can save scouting, I think, is probably in our best interest. So for bingo, we're looking for a mega rare, an orange beam. Or a dex or arcane. There's our new Dragon Hunter crossbow, which apparently is only 50 mil, so womp womp. Gotta add it to Chambies. Alright, so now our kit is slightly different. I guess we don't use this anymore. No crystal helm, womp womp. Oh, wrong one. We do need the bolts. Bolts. The ruby bolts. I think the Dragon Hunter crossbow is probably better just outright at I think. I don't know. Part of me says it's better to use there we go. It's better to use the Bofa. But I'm just not sure that that's the case at all, specifically. I guess we don't use these anymore either, do we? No more blessings. What am I missing? I'm missing a pickaxe. Pickaxe. Yeah, okay. And then it's Vespula first, so it's like vital, absolutely vital that we take the right stuff. And we have the right book, and we have our gear, and we're good. Lots of red on our person this time. With the dragon bolts and everything. Let me see if I can find it. Oops.
Another invincible foot.
Oh, hold on. I don't even know what we'll need the Bofa for. I guess the tightrope? We won't use it for guardians. Yeah, I don't really know where the Bofa's going to be used in here. It's fine. Let me think about it for a bit, I guess. Which genuinely can't think of anywhere right now, but it doesn't mean something doesn't exist. Vespula is usually so... Vespula is usually so fast. I don't think it's going to be wise to go ahead and drop a hammer spec on Ice Demon, unfortunately, because it goes Ice Demon, Vespula, Tecton. Yeah, so I think we're better off just doing a normal, no special little Ice Demon here. Sad to say. Waiting patiently, waiting patiently. I think we can get this pretty close to full. Oh, we'll just do 22 since the tree is gone. Bum 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 bum. Perfect. Easy peasy. So today, love to get a Dex, love to get a Mega Rare. Both of those are on the bingo table. The Elm Pet is also on the bingo table. It's any boss pet. That is the Elm Pet, oh boy. Not really worried about health. We want it to be high so we have a lot of time to pound away at Vespula. But we're going to be doing a lot of redemption anyway. Slowly but surely. Oh, this is definitely slowly but surely. There we go. Just leave that. All right, boys. I don't know why I kept the Dragon Hunter crossbow. Whatever. Probably shouldn't run at this part. We got 27. We're gonna do a 1-sip. I love a 1-sip. 12. Yep. Just wait. Just wait. Beautiful. Do we need all these supplies? No. But will we use them for Tecton? Sure. Why not? It's Tecton, Vasa, Tightrope. So we can overload, prayer, restore, all that. Oh, did I just catch that bat? What the? Didn't realize I could barehand a bat. My bad, mister. I didn't mean to do that to you. I think our team is kind of kicking butt with the bingo stuff. I think. Which isn't to say I'm kicking butt. Certainly don't think I'm kicking butt. I also don't think they've updated anything on the board since I went to sleep and got up this morning. I was doing some Whisper yesterday, because one Whisper unique is on the board. Oh boy. Okay. We're hitting real well. He doesn't have defense, but what damage there? Oof. I will say the only nice part about Claw specs versus Void Waker specs in Vasa is if you have a Vasa Tecton next to each other, the Claw specs are so much less spec energy. It's just easier to manage. Good. Not great, but fine. Okay. Okay. Let's not fix ourselves up too much here. There we go. Took some doing, didn't it? We'll drink the prayer enhance, so that's going, and then we'll get the rest from Vasa. We'll get the next one from Vasa, the overload. We'll keep the overload we have, but we can use it in the raid if we want. It's Tyrope and Guardian, so probably not worth it, to be honest. Actually, we'll go ahead and drop the prayer potion now, the rebite. We don't accidentally, and knowing that Tyrope's coming, probably bring that just to be safe. And knowing that Tyrope's coming, we should probably bring our bow, because I think the bow does pretty well with the mages up there. I guess we don't need all these, do we? Not really. Anything else? We don't need hammer. Truth be told. We do need the bow at Vasa as well, so certainly need to bring that. Okay. We'll just set the overload down for a bit. We'll be back. Terrible organization, terrible inventory management. I'm gonna grab the Void Waker and drop that real quick. I think that helped a lot, actually. I think we can take this if we're consistent with the pokes. One more poke. Good poke. Hell yeah. He's got 43. We hit a 31. And beautiful. Okay. Do we need that overload behind us? We've got 15 seconds on this one. Probably best practice to just go ahead and drink it. We got scavs coming. There's nothing to chop in the next room. Nope, not the twisted. Oh boy. We'll probably do Tyrope first, that way we're fully boosted, and that way we plow through a bunch of these yellows. We'll probably use up a few of them. We always do. Alright, it's me again. I guess we didn't need the Dragon Hunter crossbow. Out of all the things to keep, that's absolutely one we did not need to keep. If we get a Dex or an Arcane, I think I'm going to be going back to TOA, to Expert TOAs, unfortunately. It would just help our group so much in the bingo. It would be kind of silly not to. I guess we'd also need to get a Whisperer piece, but if we can get those two. Ooh, that was not good. Alright, let's see the damage. Let's wrap up this part and let's just go ahead and finish the fight. Alright, come on. There you go. We're gonna heal because we get points for healing. That's pretty much it. We'll get seeds from Guardians. So we've got to go scavving. We should have just enough, right? If we lose one more, we get one. Oh, we're gonna be one inventory space short. We'll drop the revive. We don't really need that revive. All because your boy does not know when to put down a Dragon Hunter crossbow. It's our pickaxe and not our Dragon Hunter lance. Close. If we had one more mushroom, maybe. Just one more. We're so close. There we go. Please. Okay. Helpful. Not at all useful, though. It'd be nice if we were someone else. A different lifetime. Mushroom? Mushroom. I just want 5. I don't even use all 5 usually. I just want them there. So now we can use our pickaxe on the Guardians with full piety. Fully pieted. Pious. Fully pious. There you go. And we're back. And we smash, we smash, we smash. Big stretches, boys. Look, we've got an overload for another minute. So if we take some damage, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna work out just fine. It's gonna be okay. But after this room, we'll just yeet the restore. Well, we'll drink it and then we'll eat it for the revitalization. And then we'll have a perfect inventory. The only regret or only change, I know it's said perfect, but the only change I'd make is I would have the Dragon Hunter crossbow be my Dragon Warhammer for faster building, but that's okay. It's not going to cause a problem. It's just less than perfect. Seeds in the ground. Beautiful. Seeds on the floor. Equally beautiful. Which allows us to get a hammer. Which allows us to build, as you know. This is a very high point raid, to be honest. Take the hammer. I just don't want to accidentally walk in with the pickaxe. Okay. I guess we should take all the secondaries. We'll get them on the way back. I think that's right. I don't know. It's not an exact science. It doesn't need to be. Secondaries. And we've got the scoop. We've got the shovel. I'm going to go get coffee. I'll be right back. Then we're going to do home. See you in a second. Did you miss me? It's time to clean those flowers. 21, that's pretty great. Pretty solid stuff down there. Let me just vacuum these up. Great work by Herblore, the skill. Away we go. So last night I was running Chambies. Got a Dragon Hunter crossbow. So finally changed up how dry we've been. We're still below rate. I hate to tell you, we're still below rate. But we're not as dry. So ran the back-to-back, nothing. But we can see, we can see if we can get back on the get items train here. What am I doing? So excited about my new toy that I'm getting things in the wrong order. Yeah. I mean, we can't do a back-to-back. It'd be back, skip, back, break, back, back, pause into something else. Because we got the crossbow. Unless we do another one, like we do another Dragon Hunter crossbow and then start a new back-to-back. That would be the most frustrating. I haven't got any doubles yet, any duplicates. Which is, I think, kind of surprising. There's been no dupe claws, no dupe dins. There's been a lot of dupe arcanes. But other than that, no dupe ancestral hat. Every time I get in a unique like this, I get more like, okay, so we're going to start getting dupes of that now. Like, if you want to use your special attack, this is like kind of a not widely known thing. You have to click the special attack button. I didn't do it there because boob, but that's what you have to do. Highly recommend. Try the button. Oof. All right, there's the cycle. And it's coffee time. Maybe I should start doing CMs now so we can get that twisted kit for bingo. I don't know. I feel a lot of pressure. I said I wanted to do 500 of these before we switch to CMs. Once we start doing CMs, I don't think we're coming back. Because I'm an idiot? Thanks for catching that, because I'm dumb. Great question. Because technically the DPS of the Wolf is better after you get his head sub. Because I misclicked and I should have just had the helmet. What am I missing? What did I not bring? I don't know, I didn't bring something. If I brought that, I didn't bring something. That's a problem. I don't know. Oh, we were in cycle and then No, I don't have the crystal helm. I didn't bring that in the raid at all. I mean, like, what didn't I bring into this room? Because I think I would have forgot something. One. There's cycle. I guess not, right? I guess not. I don't know why. Let me think. Because I was pre-crossbow bringing 6 green items. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything. I think I just brought too many greens. Too many range items. I was bringing those before. I don't need crystal at all with Dragon Hunter crossbow. So I wasn't bringing the crystal helm because I didn't bring it in the raid. Okay, so crystal, you get damage for each additional piece you wear. But the thing is that only applies to the Bofa. So I was foregoing the crystal helm, which gives the least damage increase. So I could bring the Dragon Hunter crossbow because it's more accurate and does more damage against dragons. So it kind of made up for the difference. But I didn't bring it into the raid at all. I didn't bring the helmet with me at all. So I don't think I brought anything wrong. No, I think this would be correct. Like, we have all that we need. We just brought too many range items. So we don't need both of those. It's just where I would normally put the helmet. I put that instead. So it's just moot that I brought both. It's fine. Oop, somebody got an Noxious point. Yeah, it's okay. No, it's fine. And Bofa would carry. It'd be fine. I've seen people do Bofa with Nezzy. It's fine. Bum, 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 bum. All we have to do is stay alive. And then we're good. We don't need to worry about which bow we're shooting him with. Bofa's ammo's all built in. So it's not like we're out of arrows or anything. It's not like that's a concern. Plus, the crossbow ammo I put on my back at the start. I don't change the prayer. What is that slot? The back slot? I don't change the back slot ever. It's all fine. It'll be good. But Dex or Arcane is what we need for bingo or Mega Rare. And I think all the Mega Rares count. I don't think it's just T-Bow. I think. It would make the most sense. I hate when people say Mega Rare and they only count T-Bow. We had one more tick to wait. That's okay, we can fix it. Just tap our toes in the poison and it's fixed. Right. I know. Yeah. Like you're saying the words mega rare. You're not saying mega valuable. Mega useful. T-Bow, most useful for sure. But rarity? No. Mega coin, yeah, exactly. Mega coin. Well, mega coin, you could, you know, try to lump ancestral in there. The ancestral top. That's some pretty decent coin. Is it mega coin? Debatable. Please don't hurt me. Thank you. Oh, never mind. I'm just a soft boy. We're gonna go ahead and overheal for the halibut. All right, 3 seconds. 2. 1. Let's see those stats. There it is. Okay. Oh no! Not good. Not good. Not good. Are you kidding me? I'm having the worst luck over the past 2 days with landing hammers at the last phases. My goodness. Well, we'll just have a nice little bit of time to talk together. We'll just have some nice moments running around. Look at us. Who would have thought, huh? Not me. I would love a robe top. I know I said Dex or Arcane for bingo, but yeah, I'm Iron. That's what I'm saying. I would love a robe top. We could tap dance on over to Whisper. Really do some damage over there. That'd be fancy, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Could finally put Virtus to bed. Yeah, exactly. Pretty decent one, too. Truth be told. Get out of here with our best in slots. Like that. I don't have rigor. I don't have a prayer scroll. Eek. It's not good. We're at 400 and some, 430 or something raids, and haven't seen rigor. Augury? Oh, bruh, we got so much augury. But rigor? No, not in this house. That's the cycle. Hey. Don't die. Stop it. Drink some potions. You're not yourself when you're dead. This is Zero Warhammer's final hand, and it is slow going. But the crystal hitting there means it's not going to hit us the rest of the time, so that's great. Dodge that one. 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 Okay, you've got to stop this Tiz Talk Olm business. This isn't good. Very, very bad. We need a 26. 26. That's a 1. 23. There it is. I'm not used to the movement pattern of a crossbow, but we'll get there. It's a bit slower than the Bofa. Wouldn't mind seeing... There it is. 100 hit splat. I think you can do the crossbow without damage, I think. Drink some potions as we run. The last thing we need is to lose a bunch of health to those stupid bolt procs. Just walk. Let's just walk. Thank you, thank you. Just having some time in the corner. Ooh, 74. Just the raw 55. It's not a proc, it's just 55. These land so well. It'd be nice if we had a rigger. I'm sure that would help. Maybe we should also get the quiver. I suppose at some point we will. But that would help because you can bring 2 times of ammo, right? I think. I don't know how that works exactly. 18. Oh boy. Buddy, don't do that. Don't act like you're gonna heal. There we go. Alright, well, it's not a Dex. It's certainly no Mega Rare. Mega Rares will show up as orange on the beams. Dex will show up as purple. Anything we don't have, any new collection log item is purple. Anything that's a Mega Rare is orange. And anything that we have is black, so it looks sad and dark and depressing. I thought about red, because I really hate the bright red light, but yeah, it's fine. Muddled Isles. Thieving Guardians of Vespula Ice Demon. Wow. Yeah. Good effort, I guess. A fine effort. 44 Renars is pretty solid, and then the Catentines are pretty solid. I can see my team is running chambers right now as well. They just did a 2-man for 29 minutes, and mine was 1-man for 29-21. We lost by 20 seconds. They had 29:03. We use the bow in Muddled Isles. Other than that, though. That's true. I did get coffee. Yeah, I forget that I do that. Yeah, I do go do that. Whoops. It's fine. This isn't a critique. It's more just checking myself. I'm like, should I be running duos? No, doesn't look like it really when you're hitting pretty similar times. No splits required, you know? Keep it simple. Pickaxe? Pickaxe. Great. Okay, this time... The problem is, what do we take into Ulm, you know? Ooh! No, don't do it. Don't do it. Go stack your clues. Clues are good. I stack my clues. You stack your clues. We stack our clues for events. Stack your clues. Stack your coins. Me again. Been in here 600 times now. Not exactly what I wanted. He's bullying me. Chop. Good. Chop. No. Now chop. Good. That's range. No good. Chop. There it is. This is how we get the most points. Ooh, no kidding. Honestly, a bit jealous. One of my goals for this year was to finish the easy log, and I've done just the worst job stacking easy clues. Like, legitimately have stacked maybe 20 since the start of the year. Maybe. And I would bet against 20. I would say it's probably more like 15. I think I've done it. I've gone to ham members twice and picked up like a small handful each time. Oh, geez. Sweet Moses. All right. We're just going to go to our spot here. Please don't hit. Yeah, we're definitely way too biteable right now. Forget where the spot is here. You're only missing one for med clues? Holy cow, dude. What the hell? That's crazy. I mean, congrats, but holy cow. How many med clues have you done? That's bananas. I don't really do med clues. I got rangers and kind of chilled after that. I didn't get them early. I don't want that to sound like, I just grabbed rangers. No, like I did my grind, got the rangers, and was like, okay, that's enough of that for a while. But I don't really do them. Yeah, that's crazy. I would say I'm pretty jealous. That's pretty exciting, actually. Okay, we've got thieving and guardians before Vespula. I think we can maybe make both of those on the overload we're on. We should take the aid. We shouldn't take the axe. We should take aid. 2085. That's not terrible. How did you get them? Are you? I assume you're a main account that farms implings, because that's a terrible thing to do if you didn't do implings. Sounds horrible. I don't need any of that garbage. Eclectics. Yeah. Okay. Good. I don't know how to do it on an iron. Like, totally, truthfully, I have no idea how to do mediums on an iron. I like them too, but aside from Scurious, which isn't like the fastest, I don't know how to farm clues on medium clues on an iron. How do you do medium clues? Do you pickpocket? You do the guards? I thought, here's what I thought. I thought that once the, what's the potion? Goading potion came out with Varlamore, it was going to be super helpful for farming the guards in Falador. I was like, oh, I'll just whack a goading potion on and then kill the guards for, you know, an hour and then just juggle the medium clues. It's so slow and you kill the guards so quickly when you're higher level. It's a mess. As you should. Otherwise you end up here. This is what happens if you would have kept going. You're pulling bats out of boxes in the dark to eat them. Like Golem or something. Crazy. It's absolutely bananas. That's you. That could be you. But no, you're a respectable main account who can farm clues a fun, easy way by making bots go get them for you. By paying a nominal fee and then making money. We are the same. Please, please. Slow the eating. Slow the eating. Slow the eating. Holy cow. Big gulper up here. Okay, 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 okay. Stop picking the lock. Jeez. I gotta find my grubs. I don't know. We have Ice Demon, so we probably don't need a scav if we're getting any kind of luck. This is a drop, right? This is the floor. This looks like the floor. Or is it Guardians? I can't tell. It should be the floor. It should be 2 and then 3, I think. Or is it? No, it's 3 and then 2. It's fine. I don't care. Fine. We kept the overload in case we don't make it all the way to Vespula with the overload. Now we can re-overload. I guess we can go ahead and use our spec here. Vespula doesn't need it. Ice Demon wouldn't appreciate it like these guys will. Gotta give my team some ribbing. We're doing this bingo in our clan, and one of the items is a dex or an arcane. And I've been running chambers at this point for what, a month and a half now? Just like in the game, that's what I've been doing. And then it made it on the bingo board. So not a big change for me. For me, it's just go back to do what you were doing. But for these guys, it looks like part of my team has decided to show up here. Chambies. And they didn't get a dex. They were supposed to get a dex, so I didn't have to get a dex, and I could go do something else. But they didn't get a dex. I don't know what that's about. It's lack of teamwork, really. Just irresponsible laziness, I would say. I forgot to update the YouTube stream. So bear with me as I do that. There we go. Needs a thumbnail. I want to know your KC. I want to know your KC, actually. I'm interested in that stuff. I'm interested in what your KC is, and more importantly, what mega rares, if any, that you have. Chambers is not my go-to, which is partly why I'm curious. My go-to was TOA, because it's pretty brain dead, but I guess it's now become Chambers because I need upgrades. But the TOA stuff is done. We're done with TOA until we get a T-bow. Please stop with prayer. Once we get a T-bow, we'll be back there to pop some guys. But until then, I guess a dex might help. We will go, in this bingo, we will go to TOA if the situation demands it. It's just very low on my things I want to do this year. The 10th? That's pretty good. But what's the KC? I want to know the KC. I just want to know. It's not going to hurt my feelings. It's not embarrassing. It's just exciting. I like knowing the statistics. A number of times I've looked up like people's, loot from 200 TOAs or loot for chambers or loot from 100 challenge mode chambers or whatever. I just want to know. That's all. I just want to know. 4,500 and you said 10? That's 1 in 450. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'd take that. Jeez, I'd take that. Holy cow, I mean, it would be within the next, I think, 10 raids or something. We'd see a TiVo. Yeah, hell yeah. Great. Sold. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, you slimy boy. Holy slimy boy. Yeah, but you still got it at about that one, whatever. I guess you probably also have other items in there. We just need a plank so I can put all my crap in a box. Please, plank. That'll work, I guess. I would like 2 more planks because I don't like the little box. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought you were going to say you're still working on hunting the pet, which I was like, oh, geez, this guy's suffering. This guy's in pain. For years. If I get Spoon the Bow, I will be promptly going to solo challenge modes. If I don't get Spoon the Bow, I will be slowly going to solo challenge modes. Since I'm trying to do collection log type of stuff, I'm collection log oriented, I think it makes the most sense to go to chambers, or the challenge mode chambers. That's fair. It kind of ebbs and flows. My current job is pretty standard on the time that I'm there. So it allows it. School did not. School is, all over the place. Oh, nice. Wow, you came back. You came back thunderously for leagues. Came back and said, hold on. I know how to play this game. What'd you do? What were your areas for leagues? Did you come back the easy way? Did you do a WTF on leagues? Do the easy ones. Fashionscape. Yeah, right. I'm back. I've made my Fashionscape and money if you buy the items and sell them, and that's it. Yeah, that's fine. Corin and Mori and Desert. I did this one, Corin, the elf one, and oh, Asgarnia. Interesting. I did this, the elf one, and what was the other one we did? The other one wasn't very memorable because I feel like we spent all of our time here and at the elf one because Crystal. I genuinely don't remember. That makes sense. Yeah, we had people in the clan, I think, who did that. Or not the clan, rather, the Twitch chat pop by. That was their play. I don't like streaming leagues so much. We did quite a few challenge modes on there, but it's not my favorite content to do. Partly because everybody's kind of doing the same stuff on leagues. Everybody's got like their little avenue they stay in. Partly because it ends, so it doesn't feel like real long-term progression. It feels like we're just kind of all playing around for a while. It's fun to do. I enjoy leagues well enough, but I just try not to stream it too much. It's also because the tasks are so heavy, so big, and you're doing so much so quickly. It's nice as second monitor content. So like if I was streaming, you know, a different game, I can put AFKing something on leagues, even if it's just mining or whatever, because it's so mindless. Yeah, it really can. That's how I mean second monitor is like, I don't know. I've decided, and I mentioned this at the end, I'm not going to do another mega rare chase on leagues. It's too much. If the points are going to be there, if we could do something else, we'll just do something else. So we spent so much time doing challenge mode chambers. I went dry for a T-bow, went dry. We got all the other mega rares first. No, we didn't. We got two, I think it was 2 Kodais, and then we did a T-bow, which was back-to-back into an Elder Maul. And then we're done. I also got Dragon rank, but that was the whole push. I think I ended at Dragon rank, like exactly or near exactly. But that was enough. Like if I do it again, if they do the same areas and I did it again, it would be WTF. That's what I would do. It would be Wilderness, Tarwinian, and Fremenic. Because those are just wicked easier, in my humble opinion. Way more points. Oh, we had scavs right before the end. We didn't need a scav. We scabbed. That's fine. Way easier, less raids. Running solo raids is not my idea of a good time. And Chambers is, frankly, not much shorter to do in leagues, just because you have to, like, trudge through it. I know there's a lot of it that is shorter, but it's not, like, that much shorter. So, not again. Never again. No. But thanks for doing it. That was the first time I've done that kind of league, so that was neat. Like a solo raiding kind of league orientation. They're okay. I don't know. Yeah, it was partly because I went dry and partly because once you got a T-bow, I guess for you, a range build makes sense. You know, you get a T-bow and it helps. I was a melee build, so I had my little blunderbuss, my Hespori's Nature's Reprisal, and that's what we just did the whole time. Everything was getting shot with that. And I did Tarwinian, so I had the crystal thing. They made everything take the crystal bonus. So, like, a T-bow was neat, but not really useful. And then you get done with raids, and it's like, there are points for Hydra. Like, I don't really want to go farm Hydra. I don't know that I want to do that. I do that enough in the main game. Do I have to go do Hydra? And sorry, I don't mean to, like, prattle on about leagues, but certain bosses and their mechanics don't really translate well to leagues. It's Hydra specifically, Sire, where it's like, you can't make them go faster because they have to waddle around. In Hydra, you can just bulldoze and just try to out DPS the damage reduction. But it just doesn't translate particularly well. And Sire as well, because you have to, you know, he has to get down and walk over. These things that, like, just take time, even in regular game modes, take time in leagues. And so it doesn't feel, I don't know, it loses some of the, like, whoosh of leagues when you're sitting there waiting for Hydra to shuffle about. It loses some of the whoosh when you're doing it at Sire as well, in my opinion. We'll just do the other pool. I don't need to be here. I'm back. Skipping Grotesque Guardian shortcut scene or whatever. Yeah. Like that stuff. Like what? What? Lost whoosh. Lost whoosh. Right. It all feels quite unnecessary. And very unleaguey. See, I don't know what to take here. This is the problem. Like, what even are we supposed to take? Let's just put a placeholder thing in there for right now, so I can do potions. Oh boy. I made a mistake. There we go. I don't need more food. We've gotten through these raids completely fine. Genuinely, what do we take? Right. KQ, yeah, the KQ transforming. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, those fights, the fight transitions where it's like, oh, we started the fight. Okay, well, hold on. The boss isn't ready yet. Like, what are you doing? Come on. I gotta get through this. It looks good, but it's unnecessary. It's just high on the healing. It's just whatever. I guess now we can take more lightning. All right, I'm gonna go get coffee again because this is empty, and then we'll do Ulm. We're at 16 minutes in the raid, so not terrible. All right, I'll be right back. See you in a second. Yeah, I'm not not really interested in the Blood Fury thing. Also, as much as I'd love to farm it, the bots there are quite ridiculous. So, oof. Blood Fury's fine. I've never used it here. I just prefer... I don't know. I don't mean this in any kind of way, but it's always felt like a bit of a crutch. Like, I'd prefer to know the content. That's probably a personal issue, you know? It's probably that I did a poor job learning stuff. When I was using Blood Fury, I've used Blood Fury. Crap. I used Blood Fury to learn Nightmare, but would certainly rather just have the DPS. Ooh, a little tight on the timing there, aren't we? That's fair. And I would, yeah, I think I would be more interested in that, like chasing the GM time, if we had either a Sanguinesti that would help for healing on Mage Hand, you know, recuperating from the past phase, or I think if we had a T-bow or something to really do damage on head phase. Head phase isn't the slowest phase, but it's certainly not my fastest phase. It might be my fastest phase, but you know, these hands really die pretty quick with the shadow, with the pokes. I don't know, maybe we find a full switch and just settle in. I'm still uncomfortable enough doing a 4-1 that I feel like chasing the time and giving up gear to chase the time is going to kill me. But I suppose you only have to do it once, you know? So even if you die a whole bunch of times, once you get the time, you're good. Go back to being comfy. Beautiful. So smooth. So velvety. So creamy. See, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do no preps. To me, that's it. And I probably will at some point, whether I'm doing them sooner or later. But to me, it just feels like thoughts, you know? Feels like less chill. I want this to be, because the T-bow is so uncommon, I want this to be as, like, just settle in, hang out, have a good time. Don't pressure yourself with efficiency. And you could make the case like, well, if you're efficient, you get out of there faster. Fair enough. But if I hate it the whole time, what's the point? Oh boy, what's the point? Why? Why? That's fine. Yeah, if you think it's fun, that's fine. I know I have my own things in the game that I think are fun that other people do not find to be fun. I think Whisper is fun. I think a lot of the, I don't know, there are a few bosses that I think are fun that nobody else seems to think is fun. And that's fine. Do what you enjoy, but. trying to keep my learning to a minimum. Please don't hurt me. Beautiful. I was enjoying the team raids. The problem is I was using We Do raids. So I live on the East Coast. I live East Coast time in the US, and it's not conducive to finding other people because I get up at like 5 in the morning and get started if I'm streaming. So most people in my time zone aren't awake, so I end up either raiding with a bunch of British people, which is like fine, but or you have to learn solos. I did solo TOA. Tob is going to be a bit rough, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Just for ping purposes, it's a bit easier to raid in my own location, you know? Right. I've met some cool people in We Do raids. There are people, they might even be online now, that I've enjoyed. One of them messaged me that he got when he got his T-bow, was another iron. Like, they're homies. Some of them are pretty chill. Some have asked me to raid and, you know, whatever. It's hard. It's difficult. The time is really the problem. And it's also just nice to know how to do content. Sorry, where? What? Yeah, we're not gonna do it. We'll do a 3-step. We should be able to get in from the 3. Maybe. Nope. We'll do it through here. That's fine. Not good. Fixable. It's bad. So we gotta do a little 3-step here. Again, totally fine. See, the alt scouting is also something I don't have an alt, so I don't really do that, but I think that's a good idea. I'm not doing that I think would be helpful. Just kind of plugging in. Figuring it out as you're not there. That way you can just show up, run the raid, and you're good. Okay, we've taken a lot more damage than we needed to. No, I completely agree. I think it's smart. If I had an ult, they would be scouting, you know, even as we speak. I think it's a good idea for farming a bunch of raids. Oh, geez. Okay, let's relax. Just a bit early on the old tap dance over there. Now this time we really need a hammer. There we go. That'll work. Just gonna push our health a bit here. Mostly so we can use the restore. I could be raiding more efficiently. Like, that is understood. My goal is, again, to make sure it's sustainable for my brain, for my mental health. I want to do this rather than I feel like drug into this, but that is not to say anything you're doing is wrong or, you know. Yeah, you get it. If you've done more than 100 chambers, you get it. And you start to see, you know, the long white lights and you're like, why am I even here? And then you get a couple items and you're like, all right, I get it. I remember. No. All right, let's chill. Let's chill. I'll be back. You just wait. I'll be all the way back over there very soon. Okay. I'm getting points. That's what I'm doing. I'm point farming. Oh. I'm always early on that one. The other thing I've talked about in the stream before is doing like a metronome plugin. Seriously? It's the second time that's happened. I don't really want to do a metronome plugin to track Olm's head, but it would be super helpful. I'm just going to do that as our 3. You say nah, like you don't think it'd be helpful? Well, I do look at his head movement, but I think a metronome would be like pretty brainless, right? Would it not? Buddy, you gotta stop. I brought extra brews just so I could see how many I get out of here with, not so I can use them. Ridiculous. Oh, I'm on the wrong prayer. Whoops. Oh, well, that'll help. But don't you think it'd be helpful? Like, really? You see his head dip on 3, you're like, oh yeah, 3 is the one. Okay. Just gonna have a little walk here. Oh, we're good. The overload will come back in a second. Thank you. I'm just saying it would be mindless with a metronome. I'm not saying it's like necessary. It would just be so simple. I don't do it because I feel like it's oversimplifying. And I feel like sometimes in the game people... I mean, if you've done 4,000 raids, you know. Like you do any content with people and you look up guides and you just get comfy in the community and you just find so many people who are... I don't want to say breaking the game, but just stripping it down to the most like mathematical, ungaming way of being. I don't know. It's not what I want all the time, you know? Sometimes I just want the game to be the game. I want to not see everything. I feel like tile markers are okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the metronome. I'm just saying it's not really my favorite thing. Right, just click and attack. You know the mechanics. Trust yourself. You don't need to also observe, you know, the clock in real time. Just click. Feel it. Take some damage. God forbid. Have an imperfect raid. Figure it out as you go. Poison walk. Ooh, that was bad timing. Oof, that was so bad timing and it almost cost us everything. Okay. The little back and forth in the attacks is not my favorite. Seriously? We won't plank, I don't think. Okay, we might plank. If he isn't gonna keep just rotating attacks like this. We're at 70. He's at 70 health and I'm at 30. This is not good. Oh my gosh. Oh my god! Seriously? How? It's one shot away from being dead. We're at 21,000 points. I'm gonna lose my mind. What in the world? When was the last time I died at Ulm? It's been a long time since we died at Ulm. It's gonna die in 2 hits. Yep, 2 hits. This game. What is that, 21,000 points? How embarrassing. Seriously. What in the world, dude? We had one bolt proc. One bolt proc. It was terrible. He was alming, it was sucking, whatever. Jeez. I've not died there in a long time. Okay, well that tanks our average points per raid a bit. That's so frustrating. I could have run better though. Could have had some cleaner runs. We ran into a lot of unnecessary crystals. Even still. My goodness. What can you do? Like physically, what can you do, you know? Can't get angry. My own mistakes. Boom, 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 boom. It does. I don't know. I like to, because you can't calculate raids based off of like kill count, you know? So I like to know what my average is. I like to have an idea. Oh, that's fine. Just have to just remember that it doesn't matter. None of it matters. I know. Well, I'm just going to talk to myself anyway. I'm the one I need to bring back around, you know? Get myself gassed back up to get in there. What is happening? Guardians, unknown, and then Vasa. We're going to just assume that the unknown is probably crabs come later. So it's either thieving, which would be helpful, or it's not helpful. Guardians. I'm just gonna be salty. Somebody got the Serp Visage, which is useful for bingo purposes. Oh, it's a car. Okay. He's really living. He's checking those ads and really living out his his mysteries over here. Doesn't know what the ads are going to produce next. It's Vasa Tecton, which is not optimal for the allocation of our spec, but whatever. I just want to know what that unknown room is. No fees. Wow. Look at that. Another one. Wow, he's really got the ads. They've really stacked up on him. Really got his butt. I'm surprised how many people in this clan are not participating in bingo. Every clan I've been in previously has had like a pretty solid bingo participation. This one's pretty okay. Can we see some big hits, please? There we go. Oh, it's a 7. And then it was a 5. But after the 5, it was a 29. How was it the raid? I think we took more health that time. I feel like wildly, I don't know if embarrassed, just disappointed. Just disappointed. Self-disappointment. Okay, what you got in here? What are we doing? What do we got? Thieving. Cool. We take a thieving. Thieving is good. We'll leave the pickaxe. We're gonna grab the seeds and then we'll go thieve. It's fine. It will be good. Right? It'll either be good or it'll come around and eventually be good. My hope is high that it was worth something. Assuming that doesn't disrupt the average too much, and I know sometimes we're above 30,000, but I use 30,000 as our average. Let's check if we're dry and how dry, because I think we're pretty dry. Collections log. Oh, 1075. Raids, chambers, 439. I think we have what? I guess we need to look at that, don't we? 1, 2, 3, and oh, we have 4. 4 and 6, so we have 10. Well, that's easy math. Well, let's get the exact number. 43.9. Wow. So we're dry. It's supposed to be about 1 in 27 and no more than 1 in 30, right? And we're 1 in 40. So another one would clean us up nicely. Another unique, another drop would put us right back to where we need to be. I mean, we'd still be dry. If you did 440 divided by 11, we're still low. I should probably put the grubs in first. We should probably focus on the room and then on all the other stuff, the fun stuff. So 12 or 13 uniques. So we're 2 or 3 dry. And then you get closer to being rate. We're still above. We're still, well, not above. We're below. I don't know. We're dry. That's all I'm going to say. We're dry. We're not where we want to be. I'm going to go all the way around, maybe. No, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. Just get the one. Beautiful. All right, you work on that. I'm going to go get the bats. And then we'll have those for Shaboy in the next room. Good. Now all we have to do in here is take our damage and then eat some bats and we're good. Move the Dragon Hunter crossbow so it doesn't get in the way again. And the Dragon Hunter lance. And maybe this. Hello. We'll just eat the bat now. Well, apparently we didn't have piety on, which is unfortunate because we were doing the best we could, but it's okay. Get out of here, clan chat. We don't need you. One more. One more. $37. Is that our max? Even with piety? It's disappointing. I expected more out of me. No, there's 37. Maybe we just didn't have piety active on the last one. Good. Come on, you want to die. There you go. There you go. Bats. Down we go. Not terrible, I guess. We're doing okay. We have crabs later. We'll use the bowfoot crabs. I guess we can just deposit the Dragon Hunter crossbow, can't we? We really don't need to tote that around. And then... really isn't much use for the rest of this, I guess. We're not going to use... well, we're not even going to use crystal armor, to be honest. Right? Vespula? No. Just, so crabs, we just need the bow itself. The rest can go. Bats up. Overload. Oh, what are you doing? Hold on. Hold on. You are we are all over the place right now. Bear with me. I'm gonna do a magic attack at the top here. For no particular reason, I'd like to be fully healed before we get started on this. In 5 seconds, the overload is going to give us stats again. There we go. I guess the reason is so we don't totally whiff hammers, but we only get one hammer, so that's it. What am I doing? I was turning off my prayer because I was ready to start running, I guess. It's time to go, Tecton. We don't need more overload, do we? No, Vespula will drop it. We can put this over here. Here you go, overload. Beautiful. Oh, if you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, whatever, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. And I forget to tell you every 30 minutes, but it's your 30-minute invitation. Now that we're an hour and 15 minutes into the stream. Congrats. It's been forgotten. Come on. Come on. Defense can't save you. I just want to know what the clan is up to know if they're taking over bingo. Genuinely, I think my team might be winning, but you can't know until the end, you know? You don't know for sure. You get people who forget to submit stuff until the last day. It's just, I've seen it happen. I've seen some shady stuff. Good. Better. Dodging his attacks. Good. Killing him? Better. Alright. Well, we don't actually need much from him. We'll drink the prayer potion now. Is this last scavs? This is last scavs. We don't have our pickaxe, which is fine. There's always a decent enough chance that he just straight up drops a pickaxe. Are we good? Was that good? Yeah, that was good. Okay, where's the juice? I need the juice. Well, we just won't get the points from the pickaxe, I guess. Sad. Oh well. Alright. We have good crabs. We like good crabs. It's a nice change. We've had a lot of bad crabs lately. Been on a bad crab streak. Go, go, go. I need you to come down here and stand still. You want to come with me? Who wants to come? Stand over here. There's always too many crabs on this one. Ooh. You want to stand here? Perfect. Now we use 800 arrows. Just gonna try to position them here. Oh, nope, not gonna do it, huh? Alright, that's fine. Wait for it. Perfect. That's why we like those crabs. Those are good crabs. Vespula. Overload, 45 seconds. Perfect. I didn't think we would need the next overload, but better to bring it than to, you know, not bring it and end up needing it. Why drink the Xerix aid? Points, baby. We have 92 stamina right now, so we should be totally good on this. We're gonna stand and deliver actually, because the overload is gonna pop, and then we're gonna get so much more health. There it is. Good. And that's the room. Thanks for coming. Toodaloo. Alright, we've already scavved. We've already done everything. So we don't need all these overloads. It's way too many. And we're done. Good job, everybody. Go ahead and equip the Olm starter kit there. I think our seeds are in here, so we'll just have to grab those. Go ahead and build the box, though. And then we're off. And by off, I mean on to Ulm. deposit, take, and 1 and 2. Do we get more coffee this time? Does sound good. Does sound appetizing. Back we go. Just a lot of running back and forth in raids, isn't it? Literally at home, that's all you do. And here it's what you do. Bum 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 bum. Good job. Good job. All right, yeah, I'm gonna get coffee. We'll just harvest as we go. So be right back. See you in a second. I've decided this will be our last raid. I know, shock, surprise, awe. But I think we should do other stuff with the bingo. See if we can. See if we can't help. See if we can't boost the team a bit, you know? We'll do more off stream, but I think on stream we should go do our, what is the hunt we're on? Wilderness work, I think is the fair way to call it. Hunting old Vetion. Old Vetion Jr. We're above rate, and one of the items is a boss pet. And the skull of Vetion is on the list, and they're in the same column. So if we get a skull, great. If we get the pet, great. Blue, blue, green, green, blue, blue, green, green, blue, blue, green, green, but not too green. One, two, three, four. Unless you guys think we should just keep doing raids. I'm not really, I don't know. The thing is, with hunting wilderness stuff, if we do that now, if we go out in the wilderness, the chances of us getting PK'd are significantly less than if we go later. It'd be nice to get that wilderness stuff ticked off our list. On the goal list for this year is a dex, a mega rare, and 5 wilderness items. Or not 5 wilderness items, 5 pets. And all the content we've been doing, in some way or another, has pet potential. We just haven't gotten to pets yet. Very tricky, very tricky. I think this needs to be how the inventory looks at the end now. What rooms are useful to bring the Bofa? Crabs, monodials seem to be better with Bofa. Tightrope is nice with Bofa. I know you can probably shadow the mages in there, but it's real nice with the Bofa. Ideally, we just get a T-bow, you know, and then we can bring Masori and have the range bonus for both the T-bow and the Dragon Hunter crossbow. But a dream at this point, just a dream. 28 on 44 and 16 on 16. Look at that. Look at that counting. You see that counting? Amazing. Right into cycle. Watch, this time we're going to end with so much extra food because it's just how Olm works. Sometimes it's, you know, just Jad face for days. And sometimes he couldn't care less. And he won't switch anything and you'll just get hit by range attacks the whole time you're on melee. That way, not only do you have higher defense, you're also praying against the same thing over and over. Okay, well, don't pay attention to that one, but otherwise. We lost all of, what, 1 health? We lost health that was overloaded, but we are still at 98 health. We're also going to have to worry about dragon bolts now. I didn't ever think about that, but what Dragon Hunter crossbow does. Now ammo's back on the to-do list for the iron. Good stuff. Patience. Beautiful. We're going to take a little bit of time on this hand, but maybe this means that the last phase will have a hand that's fully able to be smashed. Fully smashable fingers. These are good. These are good. These are good. Yeah, we'll do this and then we'll spend some time at Vetion. See if we can't drum up a pet. And if it's PKing hot today, then we'll just leave. We'll either come back here or do something else. We have Whisper on the do list. Probably just come back here. Don't mean to get ourselves killed, you know. Not really what I'm interested in. Nice. Oh. Jeez. We're in the rotation. He just hasn't figured it out yet. He'll figure it out. There we go. Sometimes it takes some time. $10 on the prayer. Well, 15 on the prayer, but we're going to do it here in about 10. Let's do it now. More in between. Ready? Ready? Beautiful. And the overload's about to go. That falls in the perfect spot. We can dodge the rest now. Amazing. It was our overload. Really wanted to finish before we got hit again, but here we are getting hit again. That's fine. It's only a 5. Great. We actually don't have enough room for the rebite, which is kind of surprising, given how poorly last time went. We do have 100 spec, so that should be good. Fingers crossed, it matters. We'll see. More of an accuracy thing than a spec percentage thing. Excellent. Let's see it. Somebody got a Duke PB. I don't understand. Duke is not on the bingo board. So it either means this guy's not doing bingo or he's just a Duke for the pet. I don't know. I get really heady about bingo. It's really competitive. I'm planning. I got long-term game. I got short-term game. I got pre-bingo game. You know, if a boss pet's on bingo, do I need to go farm a bunch of Temporos points? If they're clue items, should I go stack clues? Like I'm in it. It's 3D chess and bingo. This guy's just over at Duke, which is, you know, super chill, real nice, super cash. Okay, we're getting close. Careful, careful. 60 on 130. 63 on 73. Jeez. Yeah, not exactly. Okay. I think we should do a 3-step here. I think. We might have just screwed it up. It might have been set. Find out in a second. Right now. No, we're good. The Olm competence grows by the day. We just have to get our Revite down there. We can worry about that later. Stats are good. Stats are very good. We love that. Little null attack. Oopsies. You didn't do anything. Hate to see it. Good. Beautiful. Not interested in dying again, so we're just gonna drink some potions. That's not what I meant to do. That's okay. $60 is always nice. Daddy, chill. No, boy. Just take some comfort in the sidelines here and get back to healing. Oop, that was early. $24 on 21, he's dead, and we get white lights. Like how my lips were already puckered up to go white. My expectations are low. They're low. Dry seems to be our MO here, which is totally great. Iron Chiga remains here, which is a bit strange. Dude has been bank standing for years. All right. In the interest of the account goals for the year, I'm a birdhouse run. In the interest of bingo, we're gonna go do Calvarion. That is an account goal for the year, so don't get it twisted. We're not off base, it's just different. And who knows? Maybe we'll get something off stream later in a raid. It's usually how this works, isn't it? If you're lurking in the Twitch chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. We'll do a handful of kills there. We are well and truly above Casey for the boss pet. I just don't want to... Oh, thank you. Welcome aboard. We don't want to lurk too long and maybe get whacked. So that's... we'll just do what we can. We'll just do what we can. We got to do the... Where's the option here. Sorry, I have something in the stream. There it is. Inventory hider. Gotta hide the inventory. Gotta hide the inventory. I do the inventory hider to make sure the inventory in the world stays hidden, so you don't want them risking. I don't risk anything in Calvarion, but you don't know. I don't want somebody popping in and assessing the situation. Nah, it's all good. You don't have to chat. I just invite the lurkers because I've had plenty of times. When I started streaming a few years ago, I would go through and look who was watching and be like, oh, this person, you should follow. And somebody was like, damn, I was called out. So I've stopped calling people out because I know I lurk and I don't want somebody to be like, hey, Matagetti, you should follow. So I just say, if you're lurking, feel free. And because, you know, sometimes I don't think about if I'm actually enjoying content. But I just want people to know. And you can lurk. You can lurk your whole life. I don't care. I just want you to know. Oh, look, it's Jags. He says, I'm Jax. Okay. It's been a while since we've done this, hasn't it? I don't really go bossing anymore. I just do raids, which is sad to say out loud, but it's how I'm feeling. It's true. Since February, I've done 225 solo TOAs. Bosses from time to time, sure, but mostly TOAs. So we gotta remember, oh, our bank is at 1,000. Ooh, that's not good. Well, here, this can go. Let's do that noted. That can go. This can go. Are there any other fish things? This can go. This can go. I'm not noted for that. We're just gonna fill them. We're gonna put them in our tackle box. That was my Temperos heap there. That's what that was. Not that. Keys? Keys. We don't need seaweed, and we're good. Now we've cleared up 5 whole bank spaces. Love it. Okay. Wieldy gear. One of these has a strength bonus. That one and this one together. We take the salve amulet because bonk. We take the abyssal bludgeon because bonk. We take the ring of whatever it is. The shadows one. Boots are dragon. Helm is Nezzy. Gloves are barrows. And Errata's blessing. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Crush cape. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for gear. And then the usual suite of wilderness stuff, which is a looting bag. Wait, the looting bag was down here. It's a GTFO teleport. Oop. 3 potions. A whole bunch of food to tick eat should someone stop by and decide we should die for some reason. I'm a good person. I don't deserve to die, but yeah, people seem to disagree in the wilderness. And then teleports to the POH. So we can pop back home. And that is it. That is our Calvarion fit. Let's go. Most grind you've done so far. I really enjoyed the Soul Reaper axe grind. It's not for everybody. A lot of people don't, but I really like Duke, and I really like Whisper, and I really like Vardorvis. So I really enjoyed those. Leviathan, it's not my favorite, but it's not bad. It's just I don't like it so much. It's hectic, and the end isn't. It's not the end should be easy necessarily, but the end isn't like easy. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. The end isn't, it's not, it's like unmanageable. It's not that it's not easy. It just becomes, it feels like too hectic. The most relief was Tumikins, which was, I streamed Tumikins last year from, goodness, what was that? I did like January, or no, it was February again. For some reason my big raid grind start in February. I did Tumikins from February to June. And got it off stream, which I'd been streaming the whole thing pretty much. I got it off stream just one evening. And it was like, I was something like 4 purples dry, 4 purples above where the drop rate should have been. And it was that feeling when you see the purple chest, where you're just like, this is it. I'm off stream. It's the last raid of the day. I had to go to bed right after. Like, this is it. This is where it's going to be. And it was. And the clan was like blowing up. I'm like, oh my God, he finally got it. Which is great. But also like, yeah, yep, we're done. It's done. More of a sigh of relief kind of one, more than a speaking of the clan, we're gonna put them away, more than a like feeling, you know, like you got the edge. And then the Voidwaker. The Voidwaker we hunted pretty much exclusively on stream for geez, a long time. That one took some doing. That's why I have way too much kill count here. Okay, so we have 2808 kill count here. 2808. No pet. 2808. And we have 1 Voidwaker piece. This and the little bear boy took forever to get our Voidwakers. Both way above drop rate. Sorry, is my wilderness fee not paid? I think it's paid. I don't really come out here, so it kind of just remains paid for a long time. Voidwaker took a lot. Oh. We have 3 spindle pets. We have, or Venenatus pets, whatever. I got 1 of Venenatus proper back when it was old Venenatus, and I've got 2 from Spindle. No bears. No, none of this guy. And this one is way above rate, and the other one is, I think, above rate? Thank you. I'm working on the jar right now. Taco always coming by to make sure I'm staying on business. We have to do this for bingo, Taco. We need a skull and we need a pet. And we need the pet here for just the year's goals, for my own goals. So if we can get a pet, that'd be just the best, right? Taco, I got an item from Chambers. I finally got my Dragon Hunter crossbow. I'm bolting Olm right now. Olm's getting them bolts. So an actual unique. I know we've streamed like 14 times at the same content and nothing. But yesterday off stream in the wee hours of the night, known as 9 p.m. How much is a skull of Vedion? Probably not much, right? $56. Ugh. I don't need it to be super expensive. It's just a lot easier when it's like a green beam, because then if I see it on the ground, I'm not just going to pick it up. Right now, if it shows up and it's blue, I'll just pick it up. Blue goes up to 100,000 for me, so I'm just going to vacuum it up and move on. But if we get it, I won't vacuum it up. We will take a screenshot very quickly for the bingo. I feel like maybe your expectations are too high, Taco. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you expect too much from me. Maybe you expect too much from you too, I don't know, but I feel like you expect a lot out of me. T-bows and third age pickaxes and jars galore. Feels like maybe expectations are a bit misplaced. Please give me the skull. A surprisingly low number of skulls out here, actually. Money. We're also here for clues. We love a clue. But mostly here for the pet. Skull, good. Pet, great. And I'd probably take the pet for the skull over the pet right now, just for bingo purposes. You were guessing 60k, it was 50. You're wrong. What foolishness you've shown today. Completely off on prices. You look like an absolute clown right now. 10,000 GP off. 10,000 GP. That's the GIM's whole life value. 10,000 GP. Completely off. You know, that's how I feel whenever I do a comfy 4-1 on Ulm. I'm like, if I can run back and forth here at an actual 4-1, if I can get in cycle, I can do anything in this game. That's probably true, because it just means you understand ticks. And that's not that hard. You can count to 4. You can play old school RuneScape. Now, if you can count to 5, you get a mega rare. I know, but it's not 60k, so you're way off and deserve nothing. Your guesses are bad. I think the luck you bring may be bad. I don't know. Maybe any item you say is an item that's like, I'm not going to get. Like you're an agent. You're a sleeper agent, and you're just telling me what I'm not getting. Good. There's one blue item. Ancient Staff. We love that. It's a start, you know. Big money, big money. Don't worry, little Iron Man. Jagex has made raids drop rates so bad, they'll take care of you your entire life. Nah, dude, I'm exactly right. I would reassess your numbers there. I would recheck your numbers. You know what, just for saying that, It's gonna be 5k now. Just for your sass, it's losing value even faster. I hope you invested big into Skull Coin, and now it's just gonna crash. Don't like your negativity, Taco. Ah! I like the way you're sassing me. Another beautiful kill for Death Runes. I don't know what the drop rate for the pet is. Is it 2000 or 2182 or 2812? 2182, 2812. Probably one at 28. Might be one at 26. I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember we passed it. It's either 26 or 28. We've waved as it's gone on by. You know what we should do? We should go to our bank. We'll do this later. We'll go to the bank. And at the bank, we'll take our Skull of Vetion, because I have one. I just own one, you know? I'll throw it on the ground, highlight it. That way, if we get one here, it shows up as highlighted. That's probably a smart move. I'm so good at the game. I'm so smart. Ah! In a specific Iron Man kind of way. Not like a general intelligence, knowledge, or prowess. Just Iron Man specific. Yeah, Slayer's super 50-50. Sometimes I wish it didn't take so long, and then sometimes it's like, it's just the most fun you could have. You're killing basilisks and just like, wow, I'm a little witcher. I'm just stabbing these guys with a fang. It's fun. He's good. He's getting better. Had better time yesterday. Slept better yesterday, I think. He's big napping. Which is what I would do if I had no responsibilities or obligations. I would just nap too. Eat and nap. What else can you do? And play toys, obviously. Put stuff in your mouth, play toys. What else would you even want to do? That's a human's dream. Grab your own toes from time to time. It's great. That'd be the dream, right? Ah! We are burning through stamina to do a little square dance. It's not helpful at all. I don't know why I kept Prey Melee on so long there. Eek! One more. Beautiful. Hello. Bonk. Would be nice to start the year's pets with this one, since we did so much here last year. Last time we built a goal list, which was last year. They're annual goal lists, you know. And oak planks. Okay. We're actually just gonna go bank with that, because I don't like risking, you know, money. So we'll take that. We're gonna do the Skull of Vetion switch, so it's beamed, and then we'll go back. It'll be great. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Wow, look at all that money. I'd like more chaos runes, maybe. I need more chaos runes. I don't really know how to get more chaos runes to the level I want them, but I need them. Probably a Moxolotl and Vorkath, to be honest. Anyway, Skull of Vetion. It's down here somewhere. There it is. I have 3 of them, apparently. It's considered valuable. 56k. What did you say? He said 56k. Okay, well. Point for him. A Void Waker, like back-to-back Void Waker pieces, no fat, no pet, no skull, just money. Just here you go. You wanted Void Waker pieces? Here you go. That would be the worst. Genuinely, I don't know what to do if we do that. Like, I don't know if we're gonna go back to Spindle. I don't want to go back to Spindle. I guess it'd be good for wilderness pet, like boss hunting. But we don't need anything at Spindle, so I really don't want to go back there. I guess it's good for wilderness keys, Lyran's keys. That's what they're called. If you get a spider task, you know, because it's the Lyran's keys are based on level. They have a higher drop rate, a higher level things. That's why this boss is so good for Lyran's keys, because these are like level 115, so they're pretty decent rate, and they count as skeletons, so just print them out. I don't know what I'd do if I got another Void Waker piece. I might sell it. This one's not super expensive though. I think it's the cheapest one usually. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'd rather have the skull, I think. Being an Iron Man's funny like that, but yeah, I think I'd rather have the skull. It's fine, we'll just take a 12. Hi, where is your other dog? Put him down here? What is wrong with you? Yes? Yay! Okay, now it's highlighted. So there should not be a problem. Love that. Can you switch what this is? Oh, I guess the time thing is different? Maybe you have to do it in settings? I don't know. You can make it so that turns into a clock. Eek. Let's go. Good. Honk. Oh, we didn't eat our fish. We meant to eat the anglerfish between kills. That's okay. We should check the high scores where we're at for this boss. It's not good. Our Iron Man high scores are... beautiful. Where is he? Rank 1000 among overall accounts. We don't count overall accounts because bots! Nope. Big hit. Switch. Switch. Big hit. Oh. Oh, good. Okay, good. Among Ironmen, we're ranked 225. Wow. You just love to see it, don't you? You just love it. I guess if we get the skull here, we'll just go back to raids. I don't see any reason to linger. Blighted stuff, and then another ancient staff. Ancient staffs are fairly uncommon, so kind of cool to see that, I guess. It's useful. They're hard to come by on an iron. Not that we ever use them, I just like to constantly have them. We have so many of them. That's why I keep them all, because they're hard to come by, but they're really not very useful. For barrage tasks until we get a Kodai. Actually, yeah, I guess they're for barrage tasks because you can make them the ice thing. I guess I take the blood one sometimes. Not often though. I'm trying to think of where I take the blood scepter. Probably Bandos. I don't do Krill. Maybe Kriara? I don't know. Maybe rank 1 with no skull. Yeah, you got the pet, and you got 2 more Voidwaker pieces, but once Bingo started, those skulls were not coming. Normally, I carry my team for Bingo, and this is the first time I've ever done a Bingo where... I don't mean that in like a normally I carry, I mean like I just lock in, you know? This is the first time I've done a Bingo that I'm absolutely pretty much dead weight. I've added one slot, one tile to the bingo board, and I'm pretty sure it's a tile other people have gotten because it was a Zulrah tile, and I think other people went to Zulrah to get a different Zulrah tile, and they got a duplicate of the one I've got. So I'm not helpful. That's what I'm saying. I haven't been helpful, and it makes me kind of feel bad. Normally, I'm the one like, you know, gassing people up and stuff, and now I'm just somebody in the team. I feel like I need a moment. I need my big T-bow or something, some big item. That is part of the reason we're here, because I want the pet. So maybe the pet can be the big item? I don't know. It's hard to remember that the pet drop rate does not dictate like your chances. So if you have 1 in 3,000 for the pet and you're at 3,500 KC, you're no more likely to get it. So it's not like you can just swing by all the pet places you're dry on a pet and be like, oh, I'll just get a pet. Like, it's just as unlikely. You've just done more, but it's still unlikely that you're going to get one. There's a guy in our team who's begging me. I don't want to say begging, but I'm going to go with begging. He's asked me twice in the last 2 days to teach him TOA because I said I can run 400 solo. Okay, not helpful. I mean, helpful, but not helpful. He's been bothering me to teach him TOA, and I would really love to, but if I stop to teach him TOA, I'm not helping, you know? I'm pausing. Also, running a Folo, there you go. Running a solo 400 is a lot different than teaching someone TOA, because if you're running a solo 400, there's some stuff you need to know. Like, I do Insanity from the jump. I'm not gonna run. I don't think it makes sense to run raids without insanity and then be like, oh, we're just gonna add it back in. If I can run with it, I'm just gonna run it. I don't know. Maybe I'm being silly. Maybe it would be more helpful to teach somebody to do something. That way they can go out and do it. You know, the whole give a man a fish thing. If you go hunt uniques for someone, they might win a bingo. But if you teach them to hunt uniques, then they can maybe also win a bingo. The tile on the board is the Skull of Vetion. It's not skull slash whatever the other ones are, claws slash fangs, which I think is interesting. I've said this before, but I don't understand why you wouldn't do all three. You just want people to do Vetion, which is fine by me, you know. We need the pet here, and out of all three of them, this is the easiest one to do off task. We don't need a Slayer bonus, we have the Salve bonus, so yay. But I don't get it. I don't understand the why behind the construction of the bingo board in some places. What our team really needs is a ancestral twisted kit. Is that what it is? That's what we really need. But your boy has not been bothered to learn challenge mode chambers just yet. Boom, boom. Somebody went and did Kriara and got a drop in the way the board is built. It really helps us. It would really help us to get an ancestral kit. It would set a row and a column comfortably for us. It would leave something like, I think it's something just like the Araxor or an Araxor unique, and I don't remember what the other one was that's difficult. We can pull up the board. It's not a big deal. But anyway, if somebody, you know, me or somebody else went and got a twisted kit, that'd be great. Very helpful. Somebody asked how the bingo was going and 3 people said bad, which none of them were on my team, so good. That means that's even better, because we're doing okay. We're not doing great. We've gotten a lot of easy stuff. I don't think we've done any Slayer uniques, which, you know, you have to get the task first. We did have people who went to Cerberus, but it's only the Primordial Crystal on there for Cerberus, and they got the other 2, so not great. Money. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna let the dog out. I'm gonna get coffee. I'll be back. And then we will keep going with this until, I don't know, whenever. Sometime in the future. I'll be back. See you in a second. Be right back. Hello. Didn't move a single inch. Just hung out in the bank. Okay, here we go. 3. Oop, 1. 1. A 2-doser. Feeling this impending feeling that eventually our potions are going to run dry and we're going to have to make more potions, which is not a good feeling. The Iron Man dream of late game herblore. Ooh, no. No, thank you. The cave is still empty. Just a man with a bludgeon and a dream. Please give me the skull. Should have looked up drop rates before we came back. I meant to do that. Oh well. Not a big deal. I'm just hyper curious. This is like a good idea. Our team also went and did Perilous Moons. I should pull up the bingo board, I suppose. We'll do that when we're not here. I think I have it pulled up on the second monitor already. It's not the... I do have it pulled up. It's not the edited version that shows what we've done so far. We've done pretty good. I haven't, as I've said. I've done pretty badly. Getting a Dragon Hunter crossbow yesterday, well, nice. Was no dex. And I would have taken an arcane today, certainly over a white light. Most days, white light is just as good as an arcane, but during the bingo, arcane would fill a slot. Make me feel helpful, you know? Free up the team. Could have kept those blighted super restores. I don't know if it's worth banking the oak planks. I don't want to be like easy for a PKer or lucrative for a PKer, but is it helpful at all? We're not going to use the planks. I want to deter the action, even though it's of no benefit to me. Besides maybe in the future reminding them that it's useless. So I suppose we're already worth money just in the act of being here, right? That's how this works now. You got an entry fee. That's how the wilderness works now. Everything's an entry fee. It's like it's a theme park out here. I don't know who you're paying, but there's a fee somewhere. Just give money to the wilderness itself. The wilderness's coffers. Ready? Who? Nope. Just gonna be a lot of this dancing around kind of stuff. And then we'll go back to raids. Maybe. We might not go back on the stream. I will at some point go back to raids. Toodaloo. Those are blighted. We should probably take those to extend the trip a bit. Oh boy. I'm really glad we highlighted the skull and I didn't just mention that and then forget. Because now every kill I'm like, we know. The skull is highlighted, but so are elite clues, so I will say there's the one little wrinkle being, if an elite clue drops, you know, we won't know exactly if it's an elite or the skull. More likely an elite, because I think those are 1 in 50 or something. 1 in 100, maybe. And the skull is like real drop rate. But, we'll know it's something. Something that needs to get out. Bonk. The end. Nope. Oh. You just don't see that pattern very often. You done? No? Wow. He's persistent. I feel like a Soul Reaper axe might be too much damage here. I guess it'd be good for these Hellhounds, even though you could one-shot them like this. Maybe it's, I don't know if it's more accurate than a bludgeon or not. I think it was Taco. Somebody's asked before about bringing the Soul Reaper. I just think it's maybe a bit overkill. Okay. Okay. Not helpful, but okay. How many do you think we do here? We just go until we get it. I suppose we should assess the bingo board and if that's helpful. The thing is, the rate we've been going, and not that, you know, past success is not indicative of future result, but the rate we've been going with purples at chambers, we're just not very likely to get something else there this week. We get like one a week. I guess the bingo runs for 2 weeks, so maybe we'll get something, you know, randomly. But, yeah, it's just not been the best. Oddly enough, we're also a Corp unique from having one of the rows. Well, Corp unique and a Tan's Fang, but a Tan's Fang is pretty simple. You just hang out at Zulrah, they show up. So mostly a Corp unique from having one of the rows done. So I'll probably try and do that anytime I can. Just AFK Corp. I was doing that the other day. I mentioned, I think at some point yesterday on the stream, that I had been at Corp, so my quick prayers were a bit funky. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. 200,000 is too much. We need a deterrent amount of money. What? 2,825 KC. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna look up Calvarion.
Print Kevin level 8, baby.
Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was watching a YouTube video, but I just accidentally activated it again. Anyway. Calvarion. There we go. Looked up Calv and it found calculators. I would love to say that magic logs are useful, but I don't know anywhere they are. We don't use magic birdhouses. We don't fletch. Oh, don't record. Stop recording. Don't record. Jeez. I don't even know where that recording just went. Whoops. Hitting all the wrong buttons. Wow, I do not know where that just went. I just recorded accidentally and I don't know where it went. Neat. Maybe it's over here. Nope. Yeah, I don't know where that went. Okay. Sorry, I don't need to look into this right now. I'm just very confused. Does it save onto videos? Don't do that. Does it save onto videos? What? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Weird. Okay. Sorry. Calvarion. Kill count, or not kill count. Drop rates. The skull is 1 in 618. Ooh. Voidwaker's 1 in 900 and something. It's only 6 mil right now. And the pet is 2,800. So we're not super duper above pet rate. We're comfortably above pet rate. Not super duper. Oh, the bingo board. That was the other thing I wanted to talk about. Okay. So here's the... Okay. Actually, let me pull up the edited version of the bingo board. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this while the wilderness is nice and quiet, but we're going to do it anyway. It'll only take a second. Here's our board, presently. Open it in a browser. Great, here's your board. So everything X is what we have. So again, if we can get the skull, that would fill out this row as long as we can get this. This one. The dex would mean we probably go here. This guy said he's done 20 barrows, 10 Zulrah, and 100 Zulrah, and 10 chambers, 0 drops. Yeah, well, that's just the game, man. That's our board as it stands. I think in bingo, you just have to remain persistent. Like, you can't get in your head about, well, I've done all this content, nothing's happened. Like, you could do chambers, get a dex and an ulm, and get 2 very important slots filled in on that board. but you don't, you don't give up until then. You don't get a waiver until then. You can't chill. Not sure how many more of these already. We might just do these to the end of the stream. I know we started at Chambers, but this is on the to-do list for the year, just as much as the decks. And frankly, as I probably have said before, it's not going to get any faster to get a dex before we do this, you know? Like if we got a dex before we finished out, old RTO, that makes sense. RTO will get faster if we have a dex. This boss, nothing changes. This one hardly changes if we're on task. The only thing that would really change here is the Ring of Wealth imbued. Limp Words. I forget about Limp Words. I forget that they even exist as a useful item. But yay. If you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, it's been about 30 minutes, your 30-minute invitation. Feel free to join and follow. It's fun. It's a good time. I'd love to host my own bingo one day. I'd love to build a little tricky bingo board. It's kind of like building a little Sudoku or something. You gotta build a puzzle. It's solvable, but not easy. Big hit? No hit. Big hit to send him? No. But now. Oh wait, no, it's already done. Oops. Oh well. The end. Great. And for that we get blood runes. Blood runes. Oh boy. Punch my coffee. Are we dry on... We are below rate on skulls. If they're 1 in 600, which is what I just said, and we're at 2800 here. I'm never trying to imply that dry somehow equals we should get, but it does mean we don't have, and we should have had. At 2800, and if they're 1 in 600, we should have had, what, 2 more? It'd be 1800 would have been 3 skulls, and we have 3. Pat, 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 pat. 22. 13. An 8. And an 8. And an 8. Yay. Pat. No. Again, magic logs, and I don't know what we're supposed to do with that. I won't complain, but I will remain confused. The pile of magic logs at the house is just just huge. It's exorbitant. It's ridiculous. That's what we get from Vorkath, you know, you get those from Vorkath. I feel like there's another boss that probably produces them, and then this guy. And they're given out in increments of 60, and I just literally do not use them. I'm trying to think of anything I've used them on. Maybe we should just sell them. Unfletched. Totally raw. Just magic logs. You could fletch them, but why try to get more fletching? It just seems... I just don't care for the 200 million XP grinds. It just seems so arbitrary, so unnecessary. So I don't really want to do that. Plus we're way above fletching just from being an Iron Man and having to make our own dragon bolts. Doing forestry, I was fletching while I was chopping. We're at 16 million fletching, so well above 99 fletching already. And that's, you know, prior to making heaps of amethyst arrows that we'll use with the T-bow and heaps of dragon darts that we'll probably use at some point. Probably. Love a tick eat, but not getting the goals there. Not landing the plane. Please? No. It's fine. This is just what we're gonna do. We're just gonna run around in circles. Our Slayer task is a Hydra and the Calphite Queen, and neither of those, though they both have jars, neither of them are on the bingo board in any way, unless you count pets. There are no uniques, nothing. Like Kraken Tentacle is on the board. There's just nothing. Not even a Dragon Pickaxe. So it's not like you get that from KQ and be like, oh, it helps. No, nothing. Yeah, nothing. So that's why I'm not doing them. I'm not really pressed. I might do them just to get them out of the way to get to Araxor tasks. But I'm not really pressed. Araxor tasks would be nice, I suppose. But I don't really want to lose my Calphite Queen one. I really enjoy Slayer, Task, Magic, Tumikin's Calphite Queen. It would have been nice to get some items, chambers, to help with that, but what can you do? Remember, we're doing this now, because later today, if I have time to do anything, it's not going to be this. We're not going to be in the wilderness in the middle of the day on a Sunday. It's just asking to get whacked. Whacked, walloped, and waylaid. It's begging for a beating. Okay. No thank you. Big hit. To send it? No. All we needed was like a 50. Or 42. It showed up. It just showed up late. It's fine. Okay. Maybe we'll take time off of this after bingo. Maybe we'll play something else for a while. Might be a nice break. I guess it depends on what we get during the bingo. Obviously, if we get a twisted bow and fill in the mega rare slot, that opens up a lot of different content, changes up how we're doing stuff. Though arguably, if we get a twisted bow, it's a better time to take a break before we get into the other stuff. You could argue that for sure. Please stop. Please. Die. Stop living. Just give up and die. Should see if Bay is awake yet. Oh, we always leave for Sandfoos. Oh, Bay is up. We always leave for Sandfoos. We need those for our Phosani work. So we go. Ify. It's an Iron Man. Sandfoos apparently have dropped off in price, but for us, for our purposes, just as valuable as always. We're here for utility, not profitability, you know? It's nice. It makes it so prices feel particularly stable. All right. Back we go. How are we doing? 28.31. Again, the drop rate was 1 in 2,800 for what we're doing for the pet. And the drop rate for the skull is 1 in, what did I say, 600? So 28.31 is just higher than it should be. It's fine. But let us not lie to ourselves. Let us not pretend there's luck in this cave. Maybe with the changes to Slayer this year, they'll finally address the Wilderness Slayer list. We'll be able to do Wilderness Slayer simultaneously with Real Slayer. Never understood why they were all lumped together. I also never understood why they weren't storable. Can't store wilderness tasks, so it's like, you just gotta go do that now. You're stuck. I don't get it. You just want people to feel stuck in the wilderness? Beautiful. Perfect. Amazing. Love it. Smashing. All the good words. Rune pick. Probably whipped up a nice amount of money here. Yeah, 6. Oh, this is kills from all year. Have we gotten a skull this year? No. In 150 kills, we haven't seen a skull. In 150 kills, there are no uniques in there. Unless you count the Ancient Scepter, but I wouldn't. Yeah, nothing. Wow. I didn't realize we had done all those this year. That's honestly a little sad. Just had a bad year for RNG. Sorry. I'm just realizing, like, we're just not having a time. We're having a time. It's a lot of time getting nothing. This might be Bay saying she needs assistance. Nope. It's not Bay. And hopefully they don't need assistance. Lurking. Scooting. Lurking. Scooting. Lurking. Oh, jeez. I'll have to check the text message later. Don't know why they're messaging me at this hour. Just one of the homies. It's early on a Sunday. Not really homie time. Boo. Boo again. The end. Love it. And for all that work we get. Coins. More coins. I will say, as far as like the game goes as a concept overall, whatever you want to say, as far as the game, doing a lot of chambers has resulted in very little, well, I guess it's time for it to be done there, has resulted in very little cash. So it's kind of nice to do a boss that gives cash. All right, let's bank, and we're just going to wrap up there, I guess. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Well, collateral damage, I suppose. Guy wasn't so quick on the teleport block, was he? Nice. I don't really understand why. Whatever. See if he hangs out. I don't think he will. They never do. It's not worth it. The whole point of, I think, the point of being a PKer is to like rotate through the worlds and find who and what you're looking for. If you just lock in on one person, you're never going to get money. That person, like me, might hop worlds, might come back. If he shows back up, we'll just leave the world or just go back to raiding. Doesn't matter. I thought I was going to be the one stuck doing Kriara as well. So when I look at the bingo board, I kind of assess what I'm going to end up doing based on what I've done before. You know, like if I've mastered or gotten pretty proficient at a boss, I assume I'll be doing that for bingo. And like I said, this is the first time that I'm not being, I'm not carrying, I'm not being the carrier. So I had gone through the bingo board. I was like, oh, I can do Bandos on mobile if I have enough space and time, you know. Like I can watch a movie with my girl and do that on mobile, and I can, you know, figuring out how to do this stuff. And they're all done. All the God Wars stuff is done. I was like, oh, I can do Zilliana and get the combat achievements done. And this is not at all to complain. This is just like, it's not going how I anticipated in a good way, I guess. Maybe. It depends on if I help at all. Otherwise, I just feel like a dead weight. But I guess there's another guy in our group who feels like dead weight. I mentioned that before. I just want this kill, and then we're never going to come back here. We'll just leave for the day. The Glacial Tumultli are on the list. We need that pet as well, so we might... I've been doing that on mobile. Does not look like a Skull of Vetion. Alright, toodaloo, bye-bye. Who is... Oh, did I not click? What is happening? Go. Teleport, please. Thank you. Who is asking about this? Somebody's asking if anybody wants to run chambers. Okay. I'm gonna go check on Bae real quick, make sure she's good. Okay, sorry. Just messaging me. All right, let's think. Let's look at this bingo list and think if there's anything we can do that would be... We can do Whisper for a bit, I suppose. I'm going to check on Bae and then come back and we'll see where we're at. If she says carry on, but I think she and I have some stuff to do this morning, so I want to see how she's doing and then we'll carry on. But I think we could do Whisper. Maybe get the Whisper slot. The Whisper one is a Dex, Whisper, a Dex or Arcane, Whisper, the Dagonoth Rings, and TOA. So... be right back. I'll be right back. See you in a second.
Okay, I gotta go. Sorry. It was a lot of helping change a baby, and then it was coming back. So I gotta go. If you're lurking, feel free to follow or subscribe. We're gonna keep on the bingo stuff for a while, and then see where that ends up. But hopefully more raids later today. Till then, Taco, a pleasure. Rafex, a pleasure. And then Mario, good luck on those raids, man. See you guys out there. Bye bye so long.